Hey, we're live again, folks. RV Davey back on the road. Not really. I mean, I'm in the I'm I'm in the Phoenix area. You could say I'm on the road. Actually, I'm on pavement. It would be a better way to put it. I am on pavement. I have landed at Walmart somewhere near Scottsdale, Arizona. So, just so you guys know, I'm just butting tails with Scottsdale. I'm right at the borderline of Scottsdale and Phoenix, but I'm on the Phoenix side. So, because on the Scottsdale side, they don't let you land on pavement and keep yourself there. They get you out. So they don't want this type of living in their community. So, and I understand that. I know the ropes and the rolls. So, okay, Jasmine Star. Is that snow? No, it's called gloomy weather. It was all sunny yesterday. Now it's all clouds and dreary weather. Anyway, my property's looking pretty good up north. I got propane hooked up to everything. I do need a heater yet, so we're gonna figure out the heater part. But heater's the important part when temperatures go down to 15 in the morning. So they don't warm up much during the day. So it takes a lot to heat it up. So I figure a couple heaters, might be a buddy heater and probably a Wave 8. It might handle the heating needs, I think. I got the water tank in place, 2,600 gallon water tank, and good to go, man. Getting ready for springtime. Then I just got to hire somebody to come in and grade out another section so I could put my steel shipping container up where it's going to be. So I'm going to convert that to a small, tiny home. So that's going to be a slow process. I'm going to do probably put a few windows in, a door just to get in the thing, and then start putting cabinets in, and then putting plumbing in. I got to put plumbing in specifically for the kitchen and for the bathroom. So I got to figure that out. I might have to crawl on my hands and knees on that one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But weather has to get better. It's going to snow up there like New Year's Eve, or Christmas Eve. It's going to snow up at my property. So I don't know how much snow. Probably a few inches. That's usually what they get in one storm. When you get back-to-back storms, that's when you start piling up some snow. So far, that hasn't happened up in Flagstaff area. It has not happened. So I don't want it to happen. But the trees do need water, though, I got to say. So the RV Davey tribe. I hate to call myself the tribe. I hate that name. I just don't. It's just because I'm a white kid and I don't have any Native American in me. I got to word that just properly. Because I don't want to call the Native Americans. Even though they are, I can't. That's not a proper way to name them. They are Native Americans. That's the only way to put it. Is your Christmas shopping? I don't shop for anybody but myself. I don't have any family. My family, put it this way. I don't talk to anybody in my family, but even if I did, they stopped celebrating Christmas in 1996. That was when my mom passed away on Christmas morning. That day forever is embedded as a bad day. So Christmas is like bad day. So anyway, I don't look at it that way because I think, because if my mom went or she went to where she needed to go, then that's where she went. You know what I'm saying? If she was not a believer in God, then she's not a believer in God. I don't know what my mom's faith was. I wasn't around her in the later days of her life, so I don't know. I hope she's in a better place than where she was when she left this planet, or left this earth, I should say. Owned by man, man owns the earth, He roams the land and consumes and takes as he moves along, He builds up his wealth. That's what a man does. He bases his life versus having all the goodies that he accumulates. But the thing about it, in the end, you can't keep all that stuff. You can't keep any of it. You go just as you are. You come and you go. You come in just as you are with no clothes on, and you leave out probably with some clothes on, but you leave out, and that's just the way to put it. Let's see. Good morning, Mary Zayas. How you doing this morning? I'm coming to you from a gloomy. Wouldn't it? Look at it. Look at the difference yesterday and today. It's actually drizzling this morning here in Phoenix. It's kind of a chilly morning. Not too bad, you know. I think it's just about right. I'm gonna have to move this spot because there's a generator running, and a generator kept me up for most of the night. We're gonna decline that call. I decline calls that I don't know. So, but things are going fairly good. I got my property up north. We're getting things squared up in there. I got a propane tank, water tank, and we're trying to get a water system basically, so we can take water and fill them up in the containers, and then have water inside the place, we have a storage area inside where we can store a lot of 5-gallon containers. So I think we could store like 8 to 12 5-gallon containers, which is pretty good. It's a lot of water, but it's hard. I know I can't pour those those 5 gallons. I have to. The only thing I could work on is like maybe 5 gallons. I mean, not 5 gallons, but 1 gallon containers. And I just have to work with that, because that's all I can do. If I sit down on the chair and grab a gallon container at a time, I can filter it, run it through a really good filtering system, and we could have ourselves really good filtered water to drink. And then we got a working refrigerator, which is great. And it's not the biggest refrigerator, so I think it'd be a good idea to add a 12-volt refrigerator in there and put some cigarette lighter plugs in, so we can plug it in, and then have an extra inverter, like a 500-watt inverter. That would be my suggested thing to do, and then that way we can plug an AC adapter off of one of these refrigerators, like I got. Like I've got the Iceco refrigerator. It's dual zone. It's got freezer compartment / the refrigerator compartment, and the refrigerator stands at 34 degrees, and the freezer stands at 0 degrees, which keeps everything nice and frozen. I bought hamburger from Wally World a few days ago, and I left myself 1 patty so I can make that today for dinner. I had breakfast. Let's see, vote Tim Wren for Davy Ranch pledge. But Davy Ranch is looking good, man. I just posted a picture on Facebook. And you can see the property. You can see the dwelling with the water tank and the propane tank. Everything's lined up. We just have to get the propane tank hooked up to a heater. So we need a couple heaters in there. I'd say we need a dual coupler, so we can attach probably a Wave 8 and maybe maybe a Wave 2, maybe 2 Wave 8s. I think that might heat that place up good. I think we need 2 of them. We'll see what one does first, and we'll go from there. And the refrigerator works. The refrigerator's working great. So we got a freezer and a refrigerator that's all working well. That's good news. That's what we need. And we got a water spigot on the water tank. We got to fill that thing up. That's $208 to fill that 2,500 gallons of water. 2,500 gallons of water. Yeah, you heard that. 2,500 gallons. It's a lot of water. But hey, you need it. And so anyway, and we got a shower, a nice shower. Everything's way bigger than this. This is like a house. It's a tiny house, but it's like triple the size of my place in here. So, You got comfortable furniture. You got a couple recliners. You got a couple couches. You got an overhead sleeper. You got sleepers up in the upper deck that you could slide out into scissor. There's basically scissor couches, so it's pretty cool. Everything's looking good. Like, it's looking good for the springtime. I'd say it's a go. I can't wait to get up there. I'm gonna decline that call too, because it'll wipe out the video I got here. I can always call them back later. Yeah, community page is way better. But yeah, I don't know. You go to Facebook, and you can see my picture of my property, and it looks good. And I got inside picture. Oh, there's a Learjet coming in, going in to land at Scottsdale Airport. Yeah, this is where the Learjets come in, man. Scottsdale's so rich, they got Learjets one after another. Let's see, put the Davy Ranch pictures on the community page. I got to figure out how to do that. So I can't do that right now, but I dumped Facebook years ago. But I keep Facebook because I got all my old high school, grade school people that I communicate with still. Even to this day, I communicate with all my high school and grade school people. So, and I stayed friends with the grade school people going into high school. But then I moved to new high school, and I kind of lost touch with those people. But then Facebook came along, and I was able to reestablish, contact with the individuals that I once, patronized and was friends with, Still am to this day. But let's see, what is your Facebook? No, Facebook is just my first and last name. So my email, well, let's put it this way. Let me post my PayPal account, and then you could see what my name is. Hold on a second here. Let me do that here. Enter text chat. Let's see how we do this here. Hold on a second. HTTP/. Let me see. It's kind of hard to do it on this platform here. Let's see. We got to put. God, it's hard to see. Let's see. I did that wrong already. Let's see. Get that in there. It's a couple of those. Let's see. Let me get this correct here. And hold on, I'm working on it. Let's see here. Working on it. PayPal.me. Let's see. Another / and let's see here. Hold on a sec. We're getting there little by little. Let's see here. SLISKO. Let's see. 65. I think that is correct right there. This is my PayPal, guys. Hold on a sec. I'm going to post this here. This is my PayPal account. Anybody wants to donate to the channel, you're more than welcome. Or this is just my name that is under Facebook, so you can find me on Facebook. Hold on, this. So if you look at that name, you'll see that's my first and last name. Don't minus the numbers on my Facebook account. Hold on. Okay, let me post that there. Davy Tribe wants the Davy Ranch pictures on the community. I have to work on that, getting those pictures up in there. I got a lot of pictures. I got quite a few. Let's see. Here's my PayPal account, guys. So if anybody wants, I know people were asking, hey, can I donate money to your channel? I said, well, yeah. I go do it from You could do it, but I'll just post my PayPal account in here, and that's actually a better way than Super Chat. Super Chat only taxes you like 50%. So, and that's kind of a bum deal that they tax us people, our hard-working video creators. They make it really difficult for us, by taking 50% of our money that we work hard for, on this platform, So there we go. That's my PayPal account. And pretty sure I got that in there correctly. So there's my first and last name. That way you can find me in Facebook, too. So yeah, nobody's on Facebook here. I'm in Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I just don't go into that. I don't go in there much. But, I seen I have some. Oh, here comes another Learjet. Lots of Learjets flying in here, man. Because we're right next to Scottsdale Air Park, So there's a zillion planes coming in. Let's see, after New Year, I will send a PayPal. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, Mary. Much appreciated. Like I said, I want everybody to have a happy holidays. Christmas, New Year's. I hope everybody had a prosperous Thanksgiving. I know I did with my KFC, and I had nice KFC at my campsite up at Lake Havasu City, Arizona. You can't beat that. You just can't. It's still a bird. It's chicken, It may not have been turkey, but it was a bird. So, yeah, and birds fly. So, but yeah, it's a good meal. Coleslaw, mashed potatoes, gravy, chicken. It's funny because I was up there, the chicken and everything was different up there. It actually tasted like the original. You have one, that type of thing here in the Phoenix area. It doesn't taste like that. It's different. It's not as good. I don't understand. The pieces of chicken are smaller, and the mashed potatoes and gravy are tasting different than what it does originally. From what I can remember, and and I know what it's supposed to taste like because I remember. I got good taste buds. She did Inspirational Nomad buy property in Florida. Florida's, like I said, it's a good place, but you could stay warm there for sure. And you could also get eaten up by a python because they got lots of pythons roaming around all over the ground there in Florida. Yeah, people grow those pythons. They get so big they have to get rid of them. Best thing to do is to kill those things and then freeze them and then give them to the professional snake handlers so they can feed their king cobra snakes, King cobras like pythons. So go to Chandler. I promote Chandler's Wildlife and Tyler Nolan's channel too because they're two professional snake handlers and they do a great job. Chandler's Wildlife is great. He's got multi-million-dollar properties. 23 years old. He's an incredible individual, and he does all kind. He's a conservationist. He works hard at what he does, and he's basically creating he's already halfway completing his zoo on his property with alligators and what do you call those things? Reptilian alligators, or I don't know what you call them. Alligators. What do you call these things? I don't even know. You guys from Florida know the names of these things. I just don't know because we don't know these things when we grow up in Arizona. We don't have crocodiles here, we don't have that kind of thing. We could barely find a lake, Carlos Martinez Evasive, what is going on with you today? Nah, we're live. What do I look like? Do I look like I'm a guy that's dying? I'm not in a hospital bed, right? I'm in my RV. Here's what I'm looking at right now. Look. Check out this. Look at that. That's the view I've got. What an incredible view that is, isn't it? Look. That's the view of a nomad. That's a nomad that's probably been thrown out of his house, tossed by his ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife, and now he's living on the road. Look. He's got that generator, and you can hear that thing at night, too. Believe me, I couldn't hardly sleep last night, but tonight I'm going to move... I'm going to move over about 6-7 spots so I get a better... See, a couple people left because of the loud generator, but you know what? It's just too hard to sleep with those things. After 10 o'clock, it's not a problem, but when you run it all night, until it runs out, it's a bum deal, man. I don't see... Well, if you have to charge up solar batteries, I can understand charging it up, but... Will you attend the Phoenix Open? Bird's Nest, cool bands there. What bands are playing there? If I could get in there with the wheelchair, yeah, I could do it. That's January. Okay. Yeah, we're looking at January. It's Phil Mickelson playing. Phil Mickelson's one of my favorite golfers of all time. Burn the van down. Melton escaped the state hospital. You gotta be kidding me. What was he in the state hospital for? What the hell? What does he need that for? Because he's trying to become a woman or something? Or they think you're half nuts because you're trying to grow some boobs on you or something? I don't know. Just saying, Davey, you need an all-terrain wheel so you can get around in the desert. Yeah, I'm working on that. I have to get, wow, he killed 4 people. Ooh, that's not a good thing to have on your record, is it? Yeah, how's that look when you want, hey, I want to go on a date with you, how does that look, You did what? I said, wow, it's okay, we could go to a nice restaurant and leave and have a good time, I think he's in Florida disguising himself as a T-girl. That's funny. Oh, is that funny? But Phil gave him $1 million appearance fee, man. Yeah, I'd like to see Phil Mickelson play, but yeah, if I have a 4-wheel drive, all-terrain electric vehicle, you could get around on that, but that course is a long course. I don't think, if even with a full charge, I think I'd only be able to go through half, maybe 6 holes of the 18, because, I'll probably run out of power, so, you can't run out of power when you're out in that situation, You got to have your charge cord, and you got to be able to plug into a AC adapter, What I really need is to put a Blue Eddy, 2,000 watt Blue Eddy on it, so I could keep the thing charged up. That would be more of the thing, So grab a Walmart scooter and drive it all the way to the golf course. Yeah, I'm about, let's see, from here I think I'm about 4 miles from the golf course, from TPC, Scottsdale. No more Arizona for me. You had enough of Arizona, Tasha? Oh, come on. Such a beautiful place. Hey, I'm just glad I'm not at the courtside area. That area sucks. But Lake Havasu City is much better. That would be the place to be, but they only give you 14 days there. And then you got to leave. That's the bad part about there. Now they got a camp post. Now they got a ranger that comes out there and checks up on you and told me I had 6 days left. Well, I left on that 6th day. I was out and headed to Quartzsite. Made it to Quartzsite, camped out for 2 days, and left back to Arizona. Or I should say back to Phoenix. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be there. You know that famous song, By the Time I Get to Phoenix. That's a funny song because Glenn Campbell wrote it, and he lived and moved and he lived in Scottsdale for, a bunch of years. Probably about 12, 13 years. He lived about half of that with Tanya Tucker. And that was a bad deal for him because she was an alcoholic and so was he. So they fed each other and kept each other drunk, and they weren't sober, and they were doing drugs, and it wasn't good, Like Havasu, you to let you stay as long as you want until Bob Wells told everyone on YouTube about it. Now they enforced the 14 days. It's like they did. I got lucky and got double that. Because the ranger didn't come up to me the first time, but the ranger got to me the second time. But he didn't know I was there. He just assumed I was there for the 14 days, and I only been through half of it. So the ranger says you got 6 days left and you're going to have to go 25 miles away. Those are the rules. That's the guidelines. I said, okay. I said, I'm getting foot care here. He goes, I don't care if you get foot care. That means you have to drive wherever it is to get back up here then. I said, well, that's a lot of gas money. He says, well, that's the rules, guy. Don't know what else to tell you. You have to live and die by the rules. We enforce the rules these days. I said, I know it wasn't like that a couple years ago or 3 or 4 years ago. You didn't used to enforce it like that, but now you are. Okay, all right. Well, anyway, on the 6th day, I went to my appointment to get my foot cleaned, wrapped, and then I left right after the appointment because I was done with the appointment about 9:30 in the morning, and then I hit the highway. Yep, on the highway I went. Does he tell the ranger about your foot? I did. It didn't matter. He didn't care. He should bend the... No, he wouldn't bend. He wouldn't bend the rules, man. I'm telling you. Believe me. Did the pioneers have to move every 2 weeks? Oh, of course not. Yeah, they didn't have those kind of rules in place. Basically back in those days, you could just put yourself on land and you owned it. Homesteading. Yeah, you used to be able to homestead. Now you can't do that no more. There is no Homestead Act anymore. That's gone. Gone. Those were the good old days where you could get some free land and build your dream home and live eternity of a lifetime. Now you don't have that. It's not there for you. So, but let's see. Pioneers get slaughtered. Settlers flourish. Pioneers get slaughtered. Yeah, you get slaughtered. Even the Native Americans, they could barely keep land, man. They were pushing them around too. The good old white man was taking them off their properties, and then finally the white man finally gave the Native American his reservation so he could stay put on his foot grounded to his reservation land, Cadillac Sam is the guy who threatened to shoot Davy. Did he? I mean, did the authorities know that? Did the authorities have record of that this guy was going to try to shoot me? Barrow English, good morning. How you doing? We're hanging there. We're hanging by a thread, but we're hanging. I'll tell you that much right now. I do the best. I got to ask the good Lord to get me through this day and through the night and protect me from all known evil sources known to man and otherwise. In Jesus' name I say amen to that. So there we go. We're covered for the day and through the night. We got another day. Lord Jesus gave me another day. I mean, that don't happen every day, And he gave you guys another day too. Yeah. He put Dog Lips in jail, Davey. I heard Dog Lips got out. Did he get... I think today he was supposed to get out. And that means he probably got out at midnight of last night, I believe. But I have not seen him online yet. Have anybody seen him online? Where's his camper? I'm just wondering where his camper is. Court today. Oh, he's got to go to court for... How bad is this? How bad is it? I thought this was something where he could just spend like 10 days in jail and he's done. What, are they going to end up putting him on probation? That's a bad deal if they put him on probation. That's a real bad deal. You don't want to be seeing probation officers. No, you don't. They are living hell for a lot of people. They implement a lot of counseling, and you got to pay for that. You got to pay for the probation officer. I mean, I think these probation officers make like $100, every time you go see them. That's a lot of money out of a man's pocket or a woman's pocket. So it's kind of a bad... It is a bad deal. Why don't you go to... I don't go to Slab City because people like me aren't welcome there. They don't welcome me there. Somebody told me that that they won't, the Slab City won't welcome RV Davy. So that's all I know. That's why I don't go there. I don't want to have trouble with these people, you know. I can stay here. I got places. I'm staying in Walmart parking lot right now, and I'm fine. And then I got a second option in case I get moved from here. I could go to Cracker Barrel. They allow camping there, so I could go there. That'd be my next step. There's 3 of those in the Phoenix area. So one in Glendale by the Cardinals Stadium, and then the other up on Deer Valley Road, right by the adult bookstore over there. And so there's your entertainment. You know, you go to the adult bookstore. But I don't do those things, so they've forgotten. Though they've forgotten by now, you think? What did they say to you when you went there, Tasha? What did they say when you came into town? Did you have to sign in to their leader? They got a leader in that community, you know. They have a leader. They have a library. They got a bookstore. Tasha, you should go find Elvis. I don't know where Elvis is. Where is he? Anyway, I was supposed to meet up with him. He could help my channel. Yeah, he could come in and do a live video with me. That'd be kind of cool, you know. That'd be really cool to have Elvis Travels in my live stream. I'm kind of praying that I can have that happen. I can meet up with Elvis Travels. Because Phoenix has a good Assyrian food here. They have a lot of Mideastern people here. A lot of Arabians are here, and you know they got Arabian horse shows here. I mean, it's a big deal here. Elvis is old news. Oh, he could still help my channel. He could build it up a couple hundred, you know, few hundred more people, you know. He could help me with the food cooking, you know, with making a Syrian dinner plate, you know, because I'd never done that before. I've never cooked any Assyrian food. That'd be a good... Tonight, I think I'm going to make a cooking video. How to properly cook a burger in the Davy RV tonight. I think we're going to roll that about 7 o'clock tonight. 7 o'clock, I think we're going to roll it. Or maybe 6. Let's just do it at 6. So, yeah, no dinners out anywhere. We're just going to eat in today. I already had breakfast here. I had a cup of coffee here. Yeah, I even got my coffee. So, we're all good, you know. See, Rosie told Elvis if he goes to meet you, she wouldn't be his friend. She's not his friend anyway. She's not his friend. She kicked him out the last time he was there. So how is she a friend of... You know, I talked to Rosie O'Kelly with another channel name, and she talks to me. I'm under a woman's name. I go under a woman's name. Rosie forbids it, really. Why? Why she forbid Elvis Travels from meeting up with me? What's the deal there? I think it'd be a good deal for Rosie and Elvis and I to all get together and do a live stream. I think that would be an incredible live stream. I'll tell you. That would light up the nomad community big time. Oh, it would. I know it would. It would probably startle half the people, especially the tribe members. The tribe members don't want any part of me. It's like, I'm so far from them anyway. I'm like all the way from Phoenix, Arizona compared to where they're at. You know, it's not that far of a drive if I was to go there, but you know, I don't want to go. I think I'm done with that place for the year. You know, I've already been there for what, a month and a week or two, so I think I'm pretty much finished with that part of, you know. And now it's time for me to take the next step and go up to Cottonwood, Arizona. Matter of fact, I'm not done with Phoenix yet. I got some cool things to show you here. Some good camping areas, but first I gotta get my TV fixed. Gotta do a couple things. I gotta have Chris check out something that happened when I went over the rock, you know, over at Lake Havasu City. So he's got to check the flywheel. I think I might have done a little damage to that too. So, but Minor repair. I think we can get over that. Elvis is supposed to be leaving Chicago around this time and heading to San Diego. So he should come see Davey. He needs to come stay in Phoenix for a few days and do a live video with me. How do I get in touch with him? How can I get in touch with the good old Elvis that everybody loves to know? Yeah, even Camo Dave is covering Elvis Travels. Yeah, the flywheels in the bell housing minor. Yeah, it's making like a clicking noise, like you put a couple deck of cards on your tire, like your bike when you when you were little, you thought it was cool. You took what do you call it? One of those clothespins, and you put that on your spokes. So when you ride, you could hear that. You got that little noise it makes. It's cool. Everybody always thought that was cool when you did that. The good old days when you were a kid. And you could be a kid. Not have to worry about bills and putting gas in your tank and all that kind of stuff. His Facebook page, Assyrian Nomad. Yeah, he probably how many does this guy make a lot of cooking videos? I think he just goes out to restaurants, But Phoenix has a lot of places here he could attend. There's a lot of people like him here, San Diego and Tijuana. Yeah, D-Dum is at the end of his rope. Really? Wow, what's going on with him? What's D-Dum doing these days? I haven't been keeping up with D-Dubs, Dibbity dubs, Bibbity bubs, yeah. I had lunch with him, like, what? I don't know, a couple years ago. So I met B-Bubs face to face. That was probably my biggest meetup of a nomad, is meeting up with Elvis, not Elvis, but B-Bubs. You don't have to have a flywheel, it's a flex plate, I think. They say, I don't know, I gotta check. I'll have Chris check it out. I'm only a couple miles from his house right now, so I'll head over to his house and hang out. Got nothing better to do, right? It's a gloomy, no sunshine today. I think we got to get these clouds out of here. That's one thing about Phoenix. The clouds don't stay for very long. They'll come in here for one day and the next day they go. You get plenty of sun. I'm at 12.8 on my solar charge right now. So if I can show you, see if here. Yeah, let me get that zoomed in here. If I can. Okay. See, I'm at 12.9. We're almost at 13. We're getting there on the solar charge. You can see the numbers going up, coming off my solar panel. I got a little button. Let's see, where's that button at? I got a little button over. Heck, I can't even get to it. Where is it? There's a button right here. You push, you could see how you turn off the light and you turn on the light. That's pretty cool. So, but yeah, my solar's working. But I'm gonna get with the solar guys. Like, there's a couple things I want to do. More like 3 things. I want them to wire up so when I start the generator, it'll charge my solar batteries. So when they're getting low, cloudy days, I can just turn on the generator and don't even have to go outside the vehicle and just do that. Then I want to get some more cigarette lighter plugs put in, And then I'm going to wire up the Blue Eddy from coming off of from the roof, from the solar panel, and come straight into the solar generator to charge that thing up, so I don't have to turn on a inverter to charge it. So, and then, the other way to charge this thing is to just run the generator and plug it in to the outlet, and it will charge up the batteries. At least the solar generator batteries. It will do that. But yeah, and then I can go camping over there in the good town of Apache Junction, Arizona. It's beautiful around there. You got Superstition Mountain right there. Kind of look like you're in Sedona. You got that Sedona look. With one mountain. It's kind of cool. It's a cool place to be. And they like RVs around there. That's like RV city there. RV city. There's some good restaurants around there too. I think quite a few. I might check out a couple. So we'll look into that. Checking out some restaurants. And the guy that had the schoolie, oh, here comes some sunshine. Yeah, that's good. Sunshine's coming. See, already the clouds are leaving. Let me see if I can get a better. There we go. You got the view of Bell Road right there. That traffic runs all night long. You can hear it. I'm going to park next to another big RV. That way it'll drown out the sound from the road, We'll do that, and then I get away from the generator that runs all night. That's a lot of money. That costs a lot of money to run a generator, You figure, man, $4 a gallon. It's pretty pricey. I don't know. Nothing interpersonal ever seems to work out over here. So I don't know. I know Tasha's real secretive about her location, so who knows where she's at. She's probably halfway to Florida by now. So what's she gonna do what are you gonna do when you get back to Florida? What's Tasha gonna do when she gets to Florida? You should have stayed. You should have went to Tijuana, man. You could have met up with Elvis Travels, Tasha. You already met up with him once. What was he like? What's Elvis like to be camping with, How is the guy camping wise? I'll get ambushed if I tell. Ha! He'll get ambushed. So Elvis don't want you talking about him, huh? Swatted, huh? Oh, man. He don't want you around, huh? The big Elvis Travels. He lost a lot of weight when he was with Rosie O'Kelly. She had him exercising, and that was helping him. But what happened? Who knows what happened? I remember you guys going to that RV show. Which RV show was that? I never could meet up with Elvis Travels. I was kind of hoping I could, but heck, he was coming down Interstate 17, and Rosie O'Kelly told him that if you come in and meet RV Davey, then I will not be your friend no more. Yeah, the RV Super Show. I said, where's that show at? In Phoenix? I know they have a lot of RV shows here, This is it's kind of like, it's RV friendly at this time of the year, Heck, I'm in Walmart parking lot and getting away with it. They don't care. Nobody says a thing. So, hey. I don't really... I like it better at my other location I was at because it's more quieter and it's a little darker. They don't have so many lights, Here, you're lit up and you're like... It's like being in Las Vegas, A little bit, Let's see. RV show. I'm trying to think. You talking about the RTR? The Rubber Tramp Rendezvous with Bob Wells. I did get a chance to meet him, actually. I did do that. Dude, you were just in courtside. Every damn YouTuber is there right now. You could have met with many. Yeah, I could have met with many. I don't think they want to meet me, so. I don't think too many people were wanting to meet me. I think if they met me, they probably want to kill me. If they met me. For some damn reason, they have it out for me. I don't know what the deal is. I never punished any of these people, Never said anything bad about them or, Let's see. Multiple restraining orders. Where's the second one coming from, Tosh? Where's the second restraining order coming from? I've only seen one copy of papers. They have to hand you papers, you know that. They just don't put a restraining order. They have to hand you a copy. I got a copy right out of this parking lot. Yeah, Phoenix cop pulled right up and gave me a copy of paperwork and said, "Here's your restraining order, sir." I go, "Restraining order? Really? For what?" "Well, that's not for me to talk about, sir. This is for you to read, you know." I'm like, "Really?" See, shake your hands, sir. Several pumps of hand sanitizer. I got plenty of that in here. In this RV, I wipe my hands a zillion times a day. You know, I got 99. I bought some really good stuff. You know, I keep probably at least 12 of those cartridges of hand sanitizer in here. Yeah, I do. Yeah, you don't believe me, do you? I could show. Well, heck, I got. Let's see. Where's one of them? Hold on. I can show you here. I got one right here. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Let me show you. Right here. Here you go. Here's a whole pack. This is just one of 11 more of these. Yeah, these things right here. They do the job of cleaning your hands, and shoot, you could wipe your ass with it too, you know. You could even do that. See, I keep all this stuff. I really work hard at this kind of stuff, you know. I do, but I don't know about other nomads. I don't know what they do. But my property is doing pretty good right now. I just saw some pictures, and it looks pretty good. Propane tank, water tank. Things are getting hooked up. It's looking pretty good, man. God, the camper that's, you know, my property right there at my camp looks beautiful, man. It's really nice. It's a super fancy, you know, camper. You know, it's like 40 foot long. It's super nice, man. Beautiful, 10 feet wide. Looks like a really nice house. You'll see. I'll be doing cooking videos from it this spring. First of all, we'll wait till I gotta wait. We'll check on the weather, see what the weather is. But I'll be hanging out in Cottonwood, Sedona area, Jerome, Clarkdale, Cornville. I'll be hanging out those communities. You know, Cottonwood's, you know, everything's about 20 minutes away. I love the town of Cottonwood. Cottonwood's just a nice town. I mean, you don't get better than that. Let's see, what in the world did you do to a YouTuber? They got a restraining order against you. I don't know, just the things I said on YouTube. All I gotta do is mention their name. All I have to do is mention their name, and they put a restraining order on you. They just make up a story that you're dangerous, and you know, they told them I had guns and stuff, and I was dangerous with the guns, and so they took my with the restraining order. The judge took all my gun rights away, took them away from me. So I have to go through a lawyer to get all those back, and it's going to cost some money. It's going to cost a pretty penny of money to get my guns back. So it's a bum deal. I'm not happy about it, believe me. And you know, and this all didn't have to happen. It didn't have to happen. But I think it might happen again. Because I think for every year they're just going to do the same thing again. Might as well do it quick here, because I'm already... See, they can't do it until after the first one's over. The first one's over in February. So where are we at? December, January? A couple months. By the end of February, I guarantee you I'll probably have it'll be a multiple thing that'll be done every single year. I'll get another restraining order on me. Let's see, will you go to court? The next one, if it occurs, I will. And I'm gonna say, hey, I run a YouTube channel. And I run a clean YouTube channel. I do not disrupt anybody on YouTube, or I don't put it this way. I don't mess with other YouTubers. I don't do anything, but they mess with me. I will tell you, there's proof and evidence that these YouTubers are messing with me. There's proof out there, lots of it. So, I mean, I'll tell them, you could check out the tribe members. Check out the tribe. They'll tell you. Heck, I talked to Terry and Scott. They wouldn't say a word to me. I said, what's the deal with all the haters from the tribe against me? And there's no response. None. I did it twice. I go, what is wrong between myself and the tribe? I want to know. I want to get it cleared up, and you people are the main. You guys are the leaders. You're the leader of that group. You're the ones that could stop this. You could stop all of it. You and Aja need to get together and need to stop this. You need to stop a particular channel to stop harassing me. And because we're a Christian channel here. Tell the crook in the black dress, you're a good Christian. Who's the person in the black dress? Let's see. Bowl of Sunshine. This is me, sir. Not a YouTuber. I'm a plain old. I'm just a guy. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a guy that makes videos. That's it. I'm a video enthusiast. That's the way to put it. A video enthusiast. Yeah. Yeah, just like I'm a gun enthusiast too. I'm very good with guns. I know guns very well. You know, when it comes to guns. You know, I'm not good with like the old style guns, you know, like the 1860 guns, or I've never had a chance to ever put my hands on one of those. But if given a chance, I would love to check out a black powder, you know, gun, because they do have a 6-shot powder gun actually off of black powder. You got to clean those guns. You really have to clean those guns after you fire those. Just 6 shots, you're gonna have to clean that thing like you wouldn't believe. Yeah, I know that. Heck, you have to clean like a 9mm. When I used to shoot my 9mm, I used to have to clean that thing all the time. Take it apart. Oh, I used to love taking my guns apart. And then get the oil in there, you know, brush them out, get all that carbon out of there, and get it nice and clean so there's nothing on your little cleaning, you know, cloth that you put through your little stem when you slide it through the barrel. You know, the barrel of a 45, you know, something like that. It's ultimately lies on Aja, as she's the head of the operation. Who is the head of the operation? I still don't know. Is it Terry and Scott, or is it Aja that's the leader? They go hand in hand, both those two people. You know what I'm saying? They both. That's what it seems to me. But I don't know. I can't get no answers out of Terry and Scott. And I know those people. They know who I am. But I can't get an answer out of them. I said, what is the hate between the tribe and myself? What is it? I want to know. I want to resolve the hated issue. We need to get to the bottom of the issue with each and every tribe member and get it ironed out. We don't need this bad thing, this cloud, dark cloud over us, you know. We don't need that. Let's see. Nausea, the supreme leader, needs direct the tribe to leave Davy alone. Yeah, she needs to do that. Yeah, Aja needs to tell them to stop bothering. Leave RV Davy alone. That's it. Just leave me alone. I'm world famous on that platform, and I don't like to be world famous in a negative way. I don't. I want to clean up the image so that when I go into a camp, I went into that camp there at Lake Havasu, and I'm getting bombarded by by Butterfly Gypsy. Yeah. She's telling me I can't camp. You can't camp here. You can't camp here. I go, what? I said I can camp anywhere I want. This is BLM land. Do you own it? So I said, I go, do not get within 10 feet of my vehicle. Do not. I give you fair warning. Fair warning, lady. Do not do it. And I just turned around and did a U-E and drove out of there and went back to my original spot that I had. I was just curious on that road because I once went into this little side road to go back into that little canyon back there. And there's like a little side road. You hug the road to the left. As long as you hug that road and keep going to the left, you end up in that canyon. And then it's just a dead end after that. But it's okay back there. I like my original spot better. I thought it was just better. I thought it was more scenic. You could get better sunsets looking at your camera, you know. So, but anyway, see, maybe you can get it ironed out by next Thanksgiving. Yeah, maybe. This year it's done. I'm not going back out there. I'm not spending another $200 in gas to go out there. Actually, be more like $400 in gas. But like Nomadic Fanatic, he's got all kinds of money. That dude just buys and buys and buys. I don't think that town has enough of something that he can buy. He has so much money that he doesn't know what to do with, you know. But the problem is that town doesn't supply him with the goodies. I guess he could have it mailed in. I guess that was a big thing he was trying to do, is be able to get all of his, 100-inch TVs, coming in, and get all of his Battleborn batteries shipped in there too. He gets he buys like 100 Battleborn batteries a year or something like that. That's $1,000 a battery, That's $10,000. Yeah, he gets 3,000 watts of solar to run the litter box. The litter box. Yeah, he's got a big litter box. It's huge. Probably takes up like 4 square feet. That freaking thing, So what does it do? It bags up the poop and everything and filters it out. And does it even toss out the poop out the door too? Is that an automatic thing? He can just push the button and he ejects the poop bag right out and flies out of the RV. I'm just wondering if it does that. I imagine it probably does, right? I'm curious about. I should look into that. I don't want no cats. I don't want a dog. I don't want a cat. They're just hair. Just a lot of hair and a lot of hassle. Vet bills. Too funny to. Yeah, Janice. I mean, these damn things are so automatic now. You push a button, and it'll bag up all the poop, filter it out, clean it, put scent in there. And then it's got an eject button, so you open up your door, and it'll eject right out of the freaking RV for you. It's that simple. So Nomadic Fanatic never even has to even smell or think about kitty turds. He doesn't have to think about it. He's kitty turdless guy. His cats should be called Kitty Turdless. Or he should name one of his cats Kitty Turdless, He's got... Those cats were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Those cats that Nomadic Fanatic has. I met him at the 2018 RTR. I met him, and I wasn't, put it this way, I wasn't impressed with him. He turned on some music so he could stop my video, because he knows if you play regular music, you get in trouble with YouTube. So that's what he did to me. So I thought that was pretty low of him to do that. But oh well. That's just how he is. He's not, what is he, he's 30 years old or something? He's just a young rich punk, He's been born with a silver spoon in his mouth, What else can we say about Nomadic Fanatic, But he's not Christian. He don't believe in God. You know why? Because he's too young to believe in God. He's not close to death, like a lot of people are. In about 25 years, he'll have to start thinking that way, yeah, is he a tribe member? Is he kind of like an outside tribe member or something? I mean, they welcome him. I mean, when he comes into town, they all hold up their white flags and say, "Oh, Almighty, our almighty leader," I think he would be the leader of the tribe if he hung around with them. But why doesn't he hang around with them? But this year he is, because he's already there. But I'll tell you where he's going to be with. He's going to be with Camper Van Kevin, Camper Van Kenny, and Felix. He's going to join the Felix group, yeah. The Flying Spaghetti Monster is, my God. The Flying Spaghetti Monster. Like I said, you guys could do whatever, it's your choice. Everybody has a choice. That's all. I have my choice, and I do what I do. I basically do. But yeah, so Nomadic Fanatic is like, he's a fanatic. His name represents him very good, very well. Because he's a fanatic at everything he does. He buys 70, well, I think he's going up to a 100-inch TV in his RV. So he's going to have the biggest RV out of any nomad person. A 100-inch TV is pretty big. It pretty much goes over your window size. CVK? Who's that? Who's CVK? Really? You like CVK that much? Camper Van Kevin? Now, he don't appreciate me. Well, then again, who does? Who does appreciate me out of that group? None of them do. I pretty much left out of there. They're happy that I don't even know if they think. I think they probably think I'm out there. That's what they probably think, because I was doing a lot of videos out there. At least Lake Havasu City. I don't think I ran one out of court. Yeah, I did run one out of Quartzsite. I was sitting at I filmed at the Three Family Restaurant, and where else did I film? I filmed at one other place too. I can't remember. I didn't cover the place I was staying at. Probably should have, because that would have got more people. The guy was really wanting to, he needs people in there. He don't have that many RVs in there, but it's $6 a day. It gets kind of pricey, $42 for 7 days. Was it 7? Yeah, it'd be basically 7 times 7 is 49. So yeah, about 49, about $200 a month to stay there. That's just a dry camp. He does have a dump station, and he does have water there. He's got that, so that's kind of nice. He's got a couple trash bins so you can put your trash. So, and he's got a bathroom too. You could actually use a bathroom if you don't have if you don't have one in your RV. There's one there for it. Basically, all you have to do, I'll tell you right now, you just go to Silly Al's Pizza and go to the back parking lot. There's a little skinny, narrow area. You drive straight through that. Stop. You'll see an RV with two little side posts, to keep the wind from blowing into the RV. Well, you go there and you honk the horn, and then the manager will come out and he'll collect your money, and then he'll tell you where to park. He'll give you a spot. Each spot is basically numbered. So, bow to no man. Bow to no man, huh? CVK, you know what? He keeps buying stuff too. He's buying cars. He's buying people's cars off of them. He bought a 4-wheel drive vehicle just so he could drive up and down the roads. Now he's got to figure out how he's going to mount it to the back of his RV. Because basically, I don't think Quartzsite has any place that can do that. So I don't know. He's got to have Felix drive his RV while he drives a little car. You're probably going to have to drive to Kingman to have him done, because I don't, Lake Havasu City, I can tell you can't do it. Lake Havasu City can't do anything. Believe me, I know. I was there. I had to get my mechanic all the way from Phoenix to help me because there's nobody to do anything there. Yeah. You know, there's nobody to put an exhaust manifold gasket and another exhaust manifold on there. It took some wheeling. I mean, it took some heating up of the pipe and make, you know, fitting the thing in. So, but anyway, that's the story there. That's a scoop. Let's see. Oh, what am I making? I'm making a hamburger today. I had a hamburger yesterday. I think I had chicken the day before that. So yeah, we'll do a cooking video with me making a hamburger in the RV tonight. And that should be, oh, maybe some mac and cheese too. I think we'll have some mac and cheese. I think we'll do that too. That should work. That should be pretty sufficient, you know. I believe. Very unrealistic. Let's see. What else we got? What else we got to say today? Oh, movies. Anybody know what movies are playing right now? I guess I'll have to check that. KFC kind of day, you know. Well, actually, KFC's pretty close to where I'm at. I got one right up the street here. Basically, I got to go about a mile, and I'll be at KFC. It's not too bad. I just might do KFC for lunch. I think I'll go get a chicken sandwich. Chicken sandwich combo. Yeah, I think I'll do that. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'd probably get a couple extra pieces of breast of chicken too. And a little side. I think I'll get a side of mashed potatoes and gravy and a side of coleslaw with that and a drink. That should be pretty good. That sounds good, Tosh. I wasn't thinking that way. I wasn't thinking about that. Got to watch some videos. See ya. Okay, Janice, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it as always. And as always, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you. Yeah. And God bless you too. God, be with you the rest of the day and through the night to carry you through to the next day. And then we talk about that. And we just gotta wait because we don't never know what God's gonna do from day to day, you know. So we just hope he gets us to the next day. That's all. There's no KFC there, really. I got one a mile up the road. Too bad I can't talk. See, if I had one of those kitty boxes that Nomadic Fanatic has, I could probably put the chicken in the kitty litter box and hit the eject button, and it'll probably fly all the way to you. You know, or I could hook it on a drone and fly it to you. You know, and drop it right in front of your, just drop it right in your hands actually, and then I just take the drone and hit the home button and send it back so it lands. You know. Just like a UFO. It's an unidentified flying object. Yeah, I got to get a drone. I got to get a license to fly my drone. Yeah, I don't have a license for it yet. But I got to go to where the UFO crash was out here. I'm not that far from there. I got probably about 5 miles of ride to get to where the UFO crashed in the Phoenix area here years ago. 1973. Yep. The good year of the UFO crashes. There were 2 UFO crashes in Arizona, one in Kingman and one in the Paradise Valley area. So, Mary Zayas. I'm trying to think. Tasha just told me she said it was going to be a KFC day, and I said, well, I could go to KFC. I'll wait till lunchtime. I got to check my sugar first. Yeah, make sure my sugar is in line with that, and then I can do it. Yeah, we'll check it out. Certainly we'll check it out. I was just telling people, I got good cleaning methods in here. I wipe everything down with this stuff. I buy these things at Walmart. These Clorox things. These things are in the cleaning area. This is where you buy these. And then you could go to the HBA section of Walmart and you could get the other ones for the, for cleaning yourself up. I did buy a couple big packages of some things they had, but I like the ones in this size, but Walmart didn't have them at the one I was at previously, but maybe this Walmart might have it. I don't know. It's a possibility. I could check into it. I could look into it, because if I call, they won't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, they're good to have. They'll prevent, viruses, and, keep, who's this dude? It'll keep, like, COVID and stuff away, keep it in bay. I've had COVID twice, and so far I've been able to keep it out. I'm not wearing a mask. I like having the shot, because I don't have to wear a mask. I can't contact that virus, because I've got my shots that'll protect me. So, and plus I got immunity too. Since I've had it twice, I built up immunity. Plus I got the shots. I'm pretty set up here, pretty good. Most people can't say that, because if they never had COVID, a lot of people just don't believe COVID exists. But I've had it twice. And they think I had it a third time too. But I don't think I had the symptoms, but they told me they're trying to tell me, you got the shots? Yeah, I took. What shot did you get? I took Pfizer. It didn't bother me at all. I took the Pfizer shot. It didn't do one thing to me. They told me I might get sick from it, and nothing. I felt just like I do now. Feel like I do every day. Crap, but So, but yeah, So anyway, I did what I can, and I think if I wait another few months, I can get a booster shot. Probably we should do that too. It's not going to do anything to me. It's basically the same shot that you took all the other times. They're just giving you an extra one. I had it in February 2020 before we went on lockdown. There's a possibility we might go down into another lockdown. Did you hear about that, Mary? We might go into another lockdown. There's a lot of cases. This stuff's spreading. I know there's a lot of people are wearing a mask. I've never seen so many people wearing a mask as I have just the last few weeks. I'm surprised, but it's surprising me people wear a mask. For some reason, I don't know why they're wearing one, but I have them. I probably got like at least a dozen in my RV with, because I was seeing doctors at least, once a week, twice a week. So, I would always get 2 every week. So, they added up. I had to bring them back to the RV, and, I got more. Yes, with this Omicron is in all states already. How did it do that? First of all, it was in South Africa. It was a South African thing, and then they closed the border off so nobody could leave Africa. And then all of a sudden, in less than a week, now you got cases all over the United States now. Lots more people getting COVID. Yeah, but what are the symptoms? It's not killing people, right? It's not stronger. It's just something that's just going to get you sick, like a flu, right? And that's it. So yeah, you don't have to take anything. You don't have to go to the hospital. See, since I've had my shots, I know it's not gonna kill me. You know what I'm saying? It won't kill me. I might get a little sick, but it won't kill me. I don't even think I'll get a little sick because, like I said, I think the union is weaker. Oh, it's a weaker compound this time around. It's weaker than the original one, right? Omicron's weak, right? So you might get a minor. Look at the football players, basketball players. They're getting it like crazy. Yeah, so it won't kill you. It's not something. It's like catching the flu or catching a common cold. You catch a common cold, it's not a big deal. You know, you just blow your nose, and you know, I have what's it called? Allergies. I get seasonal allergies, so like the desert plants really disrupt my sinus, and so does going up northern Arizona too. I got pine trees all over my property up north, so yeah, it's looking good though. I got a place to sleep and cook, eat, shower, got all that. It's looking good. Yeah, I'm happy about it. So, well, we should have a working place here pretty soon. But yeah, I just don't want to go up there now because there's no heater in place. But when the heater goes into place, I think if we get a couple heaters, I think it'd be best. You know, it's going to use up a lot of propane. That's the biggest thing. So we'll find out. We'll find out how long it. Like I can use this heater in here, and if I leave it go, overnight, every day, I'll probably every third week I got to fill up the propane tank. So that's shame allergies. I am happy. Yeah, I got to worry. I got congestive heart failure, so I got to worry about that too. So the biggest thing is I got to keep fluids. I think I should probably go. I should go have this checked out here in about another week, and have them take a X-ray my lungs to see if I got any fluid buildup in them. Probably be a good idea for me to do that. I'd say I should do that probably every 3 months. Is go get a picture of and just tell them, hey, I got congestive heart failure. I'm coming in here. I want to get this thing checked out. Yeah, I need to get. I'm in a good place. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, which is a good place to have all that checked out. Pooping and scooping with Nelly. Chuck Stewart for life. Pooping and scooping with Nelly. Boy, that's a new channel. How about that channel name? I could tell when people make up. I do the same thing. I make up extra channels. Heck, I'm Mary Poppins. I got one channel called Mary Poppins. I got another channel, Cindy Brady, and I got another one, Peter Brady, Greg Brady, all the Bradys. Except I don't think I've got one of what was the other? What was one of the girls that was not very popular? She always wanted to be popular, like Marsha. What was her name? God, what was her name? I can't even think now. I've watched the Brady Bunch so many times, I can't even think what her name is. She always wanted to be like Marsha Brady. She was the middle girl. What the hell was her name? Somebody here's got to know. I know it. Yeah, she wanted so much to be like Marsha. Jan Brady. She wanted to be just like Marsha. Marsha. Funny, I actually met one of the Bradys. I met the Maureen McCormick. I met her probably about 25 years ago. Yeah, 25. She was a lot younger, and so was I. It was a lot different situation. But she was in a grocery store in Scottsdale, and I worked in Scottsdale and lived there too. But anyway, I went to the grocery store. I picked up some stuff there, and she was right in front of me. There's a limousine out in front. She happened to be in the area doing a radio broadcast for I can't remember what it was, but she was doing something for that, and she was promoting her album. She had a country album out at the time, so she was promoting her new tune and her album. So who knows? I don't think she's doing that anymore. Probably not. They're supposed to be making a Brady Bunch movie with all the grown Bradys. So that's supposed to be coming out too. I'm a big fan of the Brady Bunch, big time. I love watching all the episodes. I can watch those episodes over and over again. What is my favorite episode of the Brady Bunch? Probably, for me, is when they went to the Grand Canyon. That was my most... And I also like the one when they did the ghost imitation, when they were trying to scare the girls. Because they had one of those sleep things, or what do you call it, slumber parties or whatever. And they were doing a little ghost thing, and they had the music sound, and the ghost would fly up, the string, up the rope, and it'd flash back and forth, and then they had a light on it, or yeah, that was a good episode. I love that episode too. But those are probably my two most famous episodes of the Brady Bunch that I liked, So, but yeah, let it be known, I'm a big Brady Bunch fan. Yeah, I look a lot different, don't I? No beard, no mustache, no hair. Hair's gone. So, yeah, but Marsha, it's funny because I was right behind her, and I knew it was her, and I said to her, I go, "Excuse me, ma'am," and she kind of looked. She turned around, and I said, "Aren't you Marsha?" And she looked at me and laughed. She goes, "That would be true. That would be, yeah. Yes, I am." I go, "That's cool, man. I never thought I'd meet a Brady. I always wanted to meet a Brady. And you were always one of my favorites. I'd say you're probably my top favorite. She goes, "Oh, yeah, I was?" I said, "Yeah." "Well, why not the other ones?" I said, "Well, because you were Marsha. You were the top one. You got all the awards. You won everything. Everything you ever did in school, you won. Nobody ever beat you, That's why. You were undoubtedly the most popular Brady of all time. I think Peter was pretty good too. Peter was right there. Peter had a good part in the Bobby, not so much. Cindy, not so much either. The two tail end ones never kind of spun out. They really didn't. They really didn't make it as a Brady. The way a Brady should be. The Bradys are all supposed to be the best. The best in everything they do. And they were on the TV series. That's what I told Maureen McCormick. I said, "Man, you were always the best, man. Everything you did, you always had to win." She goes, "The script was written that way." And I go, "Yeah, I'd assume it was, because that." She goes, "It made me a little bit more money. It made me more popular, in the teen magazines and stuff like that back then." I said, "Yeah, I imagine it would, I go, I wait to rush through the line. I go, "If you don't mind, when we get out the line, can I talk to you a little bit, like for 5 minutes, just to go over some stuff, She goes, "Yeah." So she got her stuff, and I got my stuff. We walked out, and her limousine driver was sitting there, and she goes, "I'm going to be about 15 minutes." He goes, "Fine." So anyway, he was out there in the parking lot, and I was just talking about, hey, she goes, "Well," she wanted to know what my favorite episode was. And I said, "Well, I got a couple, but the most undoubtedly," she goes, "I'll bet you it was the Hawaii one." I said, "No, actually it wasn't." She goes, "Which one would it have been?" I said, the Grand Canyon one." "Oh," she goes, yeah. She goes, "We had a good time, man. That was a good time for us to travel, because she goes, we were always stuck in the studio. And then we had to do our schoolwork and stuff there too, She goes, really hard to do the schoolwork and do the scripts and all that." And I said, "I imagine it was." Yeah, and I said, "But those are the questions you never get, That's why I got you out here. That's why I want to get these questions, I wish I could had a phone like I got now and be able to put it on YouTube. That would have been great. But she probably wouldn't have wanted to been on YouTube, I imagine. Who knows? Who knows what she would have wanted? But yeah, she goes, "Yeah, we had a good time on the." No, she goes, actually, that was Bob. I actually like that trip better than, she goes, going to Hawaii. Hawaii's a nice place, but she goes, "No, Grand Canyon certainly topped it." She goes, "We also like to do the one trip where we went on the roller coaster, the what do you call it, She goes, even though we got, Disneyland here, we live in LA and we work here, she goes, I always liked the episode where we went to Ohio and we went on the amusement rides and stuff. She goes, it's kind of a weird thing to do that, but she goes, we kind of enjoyed that too. But she goes, undoubtedly the Grand Canyon one was her favorite. I said, that was my favorite. And then I liked the episode of the ghost, when they were trying to scare you guys when you had a slumber party. I thought that was kind of cool too. She goes, yeah, those are good, good. So I got all that, I talked to her about all that. It was cool. I loved meeting her, man. That was just great. She looked great. She looked beautiful too. I mean, she looked just like, heck, I told her, I said, man, you freaking look hot just like you did back in the day, man. You look hot. She goes, oh, but yeah, sure I am. I said, no, seriously, you look really good, You're still, cool, you're still, I had to run around or errand for 40. God, you could run an errand for 5 hours and you'll still see me on here. That's just the way it is. Yeah, like I said, the biggest thing for me right now, I'd like to have the commotion between my channel and the tribe members to come to a conclusion and stop the hogwash that's going on between us. It's just it's a black cloud, and it doesn't need to be here. I mean, come on. I mean, I have to camp in the same area as they do. It's because these places are geared for us. You go to Quartzsite, everybody knows nomads are there. Everybody knows YouTubers are there. Every YouTuber in the whole United States is there. All of them. They all go there every year. And now Bob Wells has got his RTR there again. This Quartzsite, yeah. I might join Facebook again. Are you? Davy Ranch pictures public. Oh, they're public. They're public. I think I just posted one on my property. I just did one. I think just today. I posted one on Facebook. So it should be in my page. Under my name, first and last. Under my first and last name though. It's not under Davy Ranch, It's under my first and last name. It's the way I had it for all these years, so I just kept it that way, Yeah, go in there and check it out. I gotta post some more pictures, I think the black cloud is caused by jealousy. Camo really dislikes the Davy tribe. Why is there jealousy? What is the jealousy about? That's why. Why are they jealous? I'm just wondering why they're jealous. What is? I just want to know. My friends I know are jealous too. I don't know. Is it because I have freedom to do what I want, how I want? I don't know. Could be. I live in an area. I grew up in this nice area. I grew up in Phoenix area. It's beautiful here. It's a beautiful town. It really is. Good weather, nice weather year round, except for the summer maybe, because you got hot temperatures. But heck, a lot of people like the hot weather. For me, I got the northern Arizona thing, so I just go up north. So I head up north when I can, as soon as the weather breaks, as soon as I know I got good heat and stuff. And heck, I want to get up to Williams, but first I want to get to Cottonwood. Sedona, Clarkdale, Cornville. I want to do all those things first. Do some karaoke singing. Because, that's my most favorite place to sing karaoke is Cottonwood. The Chaparral Bar and the Main Stage Lounge. So, Main Stage Lounge and Chaparral. They're on the same street. They're only an eighth of a mile apart from one another on the same side. They're both great places. I like them both. And, great owners. And, they like me there. I come there, they know it's me. As soon as they see my RV, they know it's me. They know RV Davy's in town. They're always happy to see me come there. So I'm anxious to get back there. I just got to wait for the weather to break a little bit. But now I'm having foot care here, so we'll be here for a few months, and then I'll head up to Cottonwood. Let me think. January, February, March. I'd say in March I'll be heading up there. But Cottonwood for probably a few weeks. A few weeks in Cottonwood, and then I'm going to hightail it to my property. Yeah. I think that'll be the plan, I think. That's the traveling plans for me. But I'll stay here for a little bit and get my, I got infectious disease doctor I got to get with, and they got to install a PICC line on me so I can administer some antibiotics, and then take some blood samples and go from there and see how this thing is. See how this thing's gonna fight this bacteria in my foot. This foot's got some bacteria that, the antibiotics. I took 2 bottles of it. It didn't kill it. So I'm hoping that I can kick it out of me, because I want it gone. So we will still be here live for a few more hours. No, we won't be here. We'll close it out here pretty soon. I don't know. Maybe in 45 minutes or so we'll probably close it out. We got a big crowd here right now, 16 people. Like I said, I'm just getting my traveling plans. I've already done Quartzsite. I've done. I didn't do Parker. I didn't stop in Parker. I thought about it, and then let's just get back to Phoenix. By the time I get to Phoenix, let's just get back to home. I'm kind of anxious to see my friends here. I haven't seen my friends in a while. So visit a couple friends, visit my mechanic friend, stop over at his house, which I did. I'll go there again. He's got my TV set, so he's fixing it. So do a couple things of that, and then I gotta have him check something on the RV, something minor. We'll fix that, Probably, I think I'd like to get him to change my oil on the generator. So I think I'll have him do that too. I'll mention that to him when I see him. So yeah, and I think I'll go over to. What time is it anyway? You guys know what time it is. Davey, God forbid you should lose your foot. I hope you keep it and have it stuffed and hanging on the wall. I'm not losing a foot. We're not losing a foot, guys. The foot's looking good. The foot is actually healing up. It's the problem is that bacteria. It's inside. It's inside of me. So we got to get rid of it. You gotta remember, I had to. What else did I get? The county hospital, or the county in Flagstaff, came to my room and told me I had the. I thought it was a joke. I didn't know what the hell to call it. They said you have the big bug or something. I don't know how they said it to me, but you got something in you. We can't kill it. We threw everything that we have at it, and this thing's just freaking thriving. But it could kill you too. But your body's fighting it off. But it won't kill it. But it is fighting it off. It can't do any. It's not doing any harm to you at the moment. And I thought, oh man, if I die, I die from it. What can I do? It's like getting cancer. That you can't get rid of. It's like getting a new disease that you can't get rid of. It's just there, and it's going to kill you eventually. It's like that. But hopefully not. Hopefully what we're going to do here is going to take care of it. I'm hoping. So we'll see. Time is going to tell. Cooties? What are cooties? Heck, what the hell are cooties? That was a term when I was a young kid. Yeah, you touched her, you're gonna get cooties. No, that was just a term that everybody used back in my younger days. When I was, like 7, 8, 9 years old. More like I was 7, 7 would be about the age. My dad died when I was 6, so that was kind of a traumatic year, losing my dad. So, but he left the planet, way early. Didn't even get to see his kids grow up. He got 5 kids, and he died, and then he dies. So anyway, I guess he used up all of his energy just to have the 5 kids. Told my mom, I said, you must have liked him. You had 5 of us, right? You liked him enough that you did the deed, 5 times? Basically SARS-CoV-2. What's SARS-CoV-2? What the hell is that? I've never heard of that. SARS-CoV-2. Yeah, something I've never heard. So KFC, looks like, God, I can't believe you put KFC in my schedule, man. I didn't know I was going to do that. I may have to, I don't know if I could go through the drive-thru. I got to check that out. And when I was in Lake Havasu, I could go through the drive-thru because it was like a freaking square box, like McDonald's and all these places I can't go through, Carl's Jr. I used to be able to go through, but now it's gone. They freaking bulldozed the building. So you grew up I grew up without a dad, yeah. Yeah, I only had the dad till I was 6 years old. I remember him. He used to, that's how he taught me how to camp, man. He was a camping guy. He loved the great outdoors. He was an outdoors guy. Unlike all the rest of my family, none of them are outdoors. None of them. I'm the only one. All the rest are like hotel people. Hotels. Yeah, they live the fancy life in Scottsdale, yeah. That's their life, it's not mine. I wish I had their kind of money, but I don't have it. They got all the money, so. I wish I had their money, though. Wish I did. What would I do with it? I don't know. Good question. Heck, I could do pretty much everything I want to do right now. So. I just wish I had a little bit more gas money, that's all. Just a little bit more gas money. That's all I could say for now. So. What time is it, guys? What is Arizona's time? Let me see what time it is here. Hold on a second here. Wait a second here. I thought I killed the broadcast there. I went and checked the time. It was 11:38. I thought, well, where'd my broadcast go? Said it aborted. I was like, oh, man. Yeah, sometimes I click out, try to come back in, it's gone, It just goes kaboop. So, yeah, I gotta wait. I gotta check my blood sugar. Matter of fact, I should do that now. Check my blood sugar, see what it is, and see if I, take some blood. I'll take some insulin so I can go over to Kentucky Fried Chicken, I may have to go inside in case I can't go through the drive-thru. I'd like to go through the drive-thru, ultimately, and drive, and park. I couldn't do that at the KFC in Lake Havasu City. They had a one-way parking lot. Once you drove out, you had to go out in this, out on the road and leave, The other way, or you could make a left turn and come back around and go in their parking lot. But it was just a little bit difficult to do, most places you go through the drive-thru and you can just whip it around and you're good, But not there. I'm not so sure about this one because this one, the last time I came here, I think I ate inside. So we'll see. I will take you for a ride over there, First of all, we're going to check the sugar and see where it's at. Kind of curious. What did I eat? I had egg sandwich. And I had a couple of these nut roll things, a couple of those too. I bought these little banana nut rolls from Walmart. And I got a whole pack of them. And I got like 12 of them. So I think I've got I think I got like 6 left. So I eat like 2 a day or something like that. So But we'll check into that. Let me put the phone down here, and I'm going to check my sugar here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let me put the phone here. I'll tell you what my sugar here. I'll show you. Tell you what it is. Now we're going to do a diabetic check here. That's what a diabetic has to do as a nomad, you know. Kind of an important thing to show, actually. Let me kind of get that phone situated better. But every nomad, how many nomads are insulin dependent? I'm one of them. So it's an unfortunate thing, but hey, you got to do it. It's part of the rule. It's part of the job. Part of the job of being a nomad too. So let's see. Let me get this thing open. It's a Rely On. Came from Walmart, obviously, and I like it because it works and it's easy to get these. You don't have to go through a doctor. You don't have to order your test strips. I'm gonna try to work on something to make this better, though. It's called Prime. It's called, I think it's called Prime Plus or something like that. But it's by Rely On. And first of all, you got to have this. You got your test strips. Let me see. I got a few of them in there. I use these a lot, which I could do better if I had some other kind of thing. But they look like, here's your basic test strip, right? So I'll give you guys a kind of a lesson here a little bit. And so anyway, you got this and you turn it on. You got a little middle button here. I don't know if I can show you. You got this button right here. You got to push that on like that. You just see that click on. Come, there we go. Okay, there we go. We got it going. And then we take this test strip and we put it in like that. And now, see, now I'm going to go ahead and push this down. It's got a little button here. I'm going to stick this on my finger. I'm going to click that. Then I'm going to push it. I'm going to get some blood there. Hold on. And then I'm going to take this, if I can do it, scoop the blood up. Basically, you're putting the blood in right there. You're going to see my score here in a second. Oh, it's high. Very high. It's a bad deal there. I took some insulin, but I didn't take enough insulin to keep that low. So 236, that's a bum deal there. KFC might be out of the question. We might have to wait a little bit longer. Hold on a second here. Let me put that back. I'm gonna have to leave this out because I got to get some insulin in me pretty quick. I put some on this morning, but not as much as I usually do. Let me see, where did I do with it? Okay. Whoops, that's not it. Second here. Gotta keep all my stuff right here. Keep my insulin here, see? Works out really good. You know where all your stuff is. Keep it on hand right by you. Take the cap off. Take your insulin. I got pen needles. See, look up. Looks like a. There's the needle there. You take the needle, or you take this piece here, and you put that in a little cap. I'm going to set this up. I'm going to give myself a lot of insulin here. We're going to give myself, I'm going to give myself 12 units. That's a lot. I don't ever use this much usually, but we're going to do it this time. So yeah, I got it set. There it is right there. That's what it looks like. There's the number 12. I think you guys could see that. Let me get that focused in a little better. There you go. So it's at 12. I'm just going to show you how I do this. And now I'm going to stick it in my stomach. That's how I do it. Okay, we got 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016. Okay. Now I let loose of it. I hold down on it for about, 15 seconds. I give it, they say you could do it for 11, but I do it for more. I kind of leave it in there a little bit, just to make sure it all got in there. See that the evidence behind that insulin kind of comes out. Okay, now what I do is I put this back in so it protects the needle, keeps the needle clean, right? Let me see if I can, like this, like that. Then I take this and I put that back on here. That clicks right in. And I put it back in my container. And then I get this one. This is long-acting insulin. I'm going to add this one too. We're really going to give myself a bunch of insulin here, man, because I don't want to. See, let me do this. Let me see here. Let's see. I'm trying to think what I could do here. I think I'll give myself 9 of this. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Let loose. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Okay. I do have some blood in my belly here, so I gotta clean that up. Okay, there's a little bit of insulin left over. There it is. And what I do, I take my cap, make sure I put the cap back on it like that. Get my container, and I stick that in there like this. Take the cap, keep it so I keep it nice and clean, like a nomad should, and put it off to the side where I know where I'll see it, so I don't ever lose it, hopefully. See something here. See, I could almost stick my stomach and take the blood off that. I got 20 people in here. Got a pretty good crowd. Okay, so all right, we're gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time here. Probably give it about 30 minutes, and then I'll check it again to see where my sugar is. I gave myself basically 12 units of fast acting, and I gave myself like 9 of the long acting. So with those two in conjunction, I think I could lower the sugar level. My sugar was 236. That's really high. I don't never like to be that high with the sugar level. So hopefully the two insulins combined, I'll get that down to like 110 or so. And I gotta make sure it's 110. I don't want to go to KFC and eat something, when I'm sitting that high. I won't do that because I could pass out. So I don't want to do that. Don't want to put myself in the hospital. So let's see what else I gotta do here. Hold on. I gotta leave my tester out. Here's my wallet. Let's see. Let me put my wallet here. Hold on a second here. If I can do this. Second here. Let's get this thing put away, at least the wallet. Second here. So we got the wallet put away, but I'm going to leave the tester out because I got to retest myself to make sure I've got myself low enough here. Hold on. Let's put that over here and I can hold it here a little bit. We got 21 people in the house. What's going on, Joni Portwood? What's going on today? What do we have going on today? For me, it's a cloudy, it's a dreary day in Phoenix. There's no sun out today. My solar's at 12.6, which is not good, but I'm not going to run anything off of it. So my refrigerator's working fine. So anyway, refrigerator's fine. Should be fine. The refrigerator will be, as long as I don't run anything off of it, which I'm not, I'll be fine. I have no TV in here, so Chris is working on the TV set, and I got to go to Chris's, and first I got to text him after you guys and find out, and because I want to find out what the heck is, so I want to have him check a couple things with the RV, so just to make sure it's okay, Did you see the song? I went, not yet, but I'm going to after I close this broadcast out. I'm going to go right to it. So what's the video? What was it called? The video is called what? What's it called? Joni? What's the video called? I should be able to find it anyway, but still. I should go check it out right now, actually. Let me leave here for a second, and I'll come right back. And if I don't, I'll have to restart the broadcast because then the damn YouTube aborted it. So let me go take a look at it. Hold on a second here. If you guys don't mind, we're gonna check it out. Be right back. You could talk amongst each other, In the meantime, let's go to Davy Ranch. Yeah, I mean it's getting there. It's getting there. It's got. Now we got the fifth wheel, we got the water tank, propane tank, solar. We got some solar out there. So, refrigerator, the biggest thing is getting that heat in the refrigerator working. But it's going to be a snowstorm coming in there, so looks like my friend got in there pretty quick. He was able to get out there and get a few things done before the snowstorm comes in, I don't care. You get all the things done and then the snow could come. I don't care, It don't bother me. But I know I can't drive in that stuff, so like I said, if I go out there, I got to make sure there's plenty of food. We're stocked up. I got to be stocked up with everything I need. Butter, eggs, be a big one. What I really want to do is get chickens out there. But I got to be there. I got to be out there full time to get the chickens. So I got to get the mailing address squared away there. So the mailing address. So I can pick up my mail, get a mailbox, and do stuff like that with it. So we got Jasmine Starr in here. What's going on, Jasmine? How the heck are you this morning? What's the weather like in Florida? It's cloudy. You want to see what it looks like here? That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like out there. This is what it looks like right here. I'm basically at the border of Scottsdale and Phoenix, right smack in the middle. There's like Tatum Boulevard is like on the east end is Scottsdale, on the west end is Phoenix. So, but I'm on the Phoenix side, and then if I go over the other side, I'm in Scottsdale, or we're in North Scottsdale, I should say. So, 68 and sunny, huh? I don't know what it is here. It's probably colder than that. Probably about 60 here. Somewhere in that neighborhood. Probably. We're not sunny, but, we're cloudy. Yeah, I had a little bit of rain out here. Just a little bit. Not much. You never get... It's funny. Phoenix just does not get that much rain. You get clouds come in here, drizzles, and then it just goes away. We never get enough rain out here. Never do. Let me go check out this broadcast Joni Portwood. She's got a song about my ranch here. Yeah, I kind of like Neil Young lives on a ranch. You know, like he did a song called "Old Man." Old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Remember? And when he sang that song, he did a video of it, and he said, "Hey, I bought this ranch, and the ranch comes with the old man." So that's why he wrote the song about old man. Take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you are. You know, kind of cool. 20 people in the house, man. 20 people. We got a big crowd in here right now. Yeah, Davy Ranch looks pretty good, man. It's looking good. Springtime, you know, I'm looking forward to this because now I could sleep and, you know, and have heat and have water and, you know, everything. Be all squared up and set to go, man. You know, stay up in there. It'd be nice to stay there in the summer. But it depends on the foot. I may have to stay in Flagstaff just because of the foot. But it depends if they'll take me back to the Flagstaff Medical to treat it, you know. Doesn't mean they will. And if that's the case, then you know what? I hate to say it, I have to stay in Cottonwood. But the thing is, Cottonwood's too freaking hot. So I don't know. It's a tough choice. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm hoping that, you know, I can go back to Flagstaff Medical and get this thing treated. Because it's either that or I keep going to the emergency or go to the ERs, the 24, the 24 hour, not 24 hour, but you go to the ER places to get it. I may have to do that. You know, I don't know. Well, I have to wait and see. My insurance will cover that too, so I don't know. Either way, I think I got it covered, I think. Too bad Williams doesn't have an ER, you know. They got a medical center, but they don't necessarily, you know, can't really treat this, you know. They don't have a setup for that. I wish they did. They really need to get some kind of wound care up in there. If they did, that'd be all right, you know. Then they could probably come out to me, you know. If I could get home health care, then I can have them come to me. Then that would work out too, you know. Because now I got a place up there, you know. I think that would work. You know, then I'll get a little fire pit. I'm going to build a fire pit. And then get a bunch of wood. And then just keep the wood stacked off to the side. So you can have a nice campfire. I'll put some lights on the camper. So it lights up. You know, we'll get a nice little blend. Look like Christmas. We'll just make it. I'll make it look like Christmas, even though it's not Christmas. And I think that'll be cool. Then I'll put some spotlights. Those solar spotlights, I'm gonna put some of those out there too. And we gotta get some 55-gallon barrels of water too, and stock those up and get water in those. You know, in other words, like what I could do is buy a water bladder. Like a couple of them, 60 gallons worth, and every time I go into town, I fill those up. Then I could just fill those up every single time, and then bring them and fill them up in the 55-gallon barrels, and then I could run a pump to pump those into the main water tank, and that'll keep plenty of water on hand. So that's the plan. That's the scoop for me. That's what I want to do. It's just I need another vehicle where you can lay the bladders down flat and fill those up. And the other words, you keep a 12-volt pump on hand, turn it on so that it pumps the water from the water station into the bladder. And then it's like a water bed, actually. It's kind of like, and then you fill up one, it's 30 gallons, and you get a second one, you fill that up. And then you use the 12-gallon or the 12-volt pump to pump that for the bladder back into the water, into the 55-gallon tubs. And then we'll send another thing from the 55-gallon tubs into the big water tank. So, yeah, it's on my Facebook page. I posted a picture of Davy Ranch on there. Yeah, so if you want to check it out, look under my name. Yeah, you can probably go back my PayPal account, and you can find my name, and then just look under David Salisco, And then you can look on their Facebook and you'll see the picture of Davy Ranch. Show you my whole setup there. So it's looking good, man. It really is. It's looking good. Worthless Eaters. Yeah, same to you, man. Merry Christmas to you as well. Happy New Year's. Safe ones, too. Yeah, God bless you for that. Yeah. Yeah, God bless all you people here. I care about my people on my channel. I'm not like other channels that don't care about their people in there. I pray for my people, you know. I appreciate all you guys coming in here and, you know, and helping me out. Yeah, I had a Janice Lala. I appreciate her a lot. She gave me $50, and then another gentleman got me $1 in there. I think it was who was it? Trying to think who put the dollar in there. I'll have to go back and look. But Janice Lala put $50 in my PayPal account, and then the other guy put $1 in there. That helps. Every penny helps for sure. I was kind of hoping I could get Shimei from Camo Dave channel to come in mine and help me out, but she wouldn't. She didn't do it. Yeah, Janice is a nice lady. She's a wonderful lady. Yeah, I appreciate what she did. Yeah. Hold on, let me put the super chat. I mean, not the super chat. Let me put the PayPal account. I'll show you what it is. Hold on a second here. And let me try this here. Let's see. HTTP. Let's see here. I wish I was faster at this. Let's see. We got to do this. Let's see here. PayPal.me. I think it's /1. Okay. Second here, let me get this here. Hold on a second. That's LISKO. Let's see, 65. Okay, I think I got that correct. Okay, here's my PayPal account, guys. If you guys want to help out at all here. Or you could also use my last name, first name, to get into my Facebook account too. So you can see pictures of my ranch, you know. It's a good setup. I got the water tank and the propane tank. It looks cool, man. It's looking good. I'm happy, man. It's gonna make life a lot easier. Coming up to my property. Now I got a place to stay, sleep, eat, drink. It'll be good. I'm happy. And then I can get a campfire going and get some lights. And oh man, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I get my guitars in there. Hopefully, I got to get all my stuff out of storage here in Phoenix and get it up there. That's the next big thing. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but got to do it. So. Either way, we got to do it. So there it is. There's my PayPal account. And also, I got 65 at the end of my name. I don't have that for Facebook. I just have my first and last name. So you could look up. And hopefully my picture should be there. And I'm going to try to post pictures in the community tab also, if I can do that. So I'm going to try that as well. So get your super... Yeah, I wish I could get that back, Jasmine, my super chat. But... I'll be damned, man. They're just being... I got to get a tax identification number from IRS to give to YouTube to get that back. That's what I need. They want the tax identification number, so got to do that. So that's another thing I got to do. I got to call those guys. I got to call IRS and find out what that number is, so I can give that to Facebook or to YouTube. So, but yeah, you can put money in my PayPal too. You know, that works either way. Actually, this doesn't get taxed as much doing it this way. Doesn't get taxed nearly as much. So I think it gets taxed a little bit, but nothing like, you know, the other one has with YouTube. I'm trying to think the name of it. The super chat. The super chat, they really tax it. Tax ID is for businessman. Yeah, I guess that's because I guess anybody on YouTube becomes a business guy as soon as they get to, once you reach 1,000 subscribers, then that's what they want, you know. I believe that to be the case. Joni Portward likes your video. Facebook. So she went. It looks like she went over there and saw the picture. It's like she went and did that, checked that out. So that's cool. She checked it out. It looks cool, man. I wish there was more scenic picture, like what my partner needs to do. That my friend needs to go up on a hill, up on the property. There's a mountainside, and take a picture. What I really want to do is run a drone, shoot a drone shot straight up right over the Davy Ranch, with me sitting out in my chair. You know, that's gonna be cool. And then put some music to it. That's gonna be freaking cool. I mean, that's gonna be, I don't know, I'd call it bad. It's badass, I'll tell you that much. Taking a piss, eating what? Yeah, she's really checking some stuff out on my Facebook, man. She's going to town in Facebook, that's for sure. Yeah, I got a lot of friends over in Facebook, and I got all my high school friends, and my former high school buddies and grade school people, So they're all there too. They all come in. I talk to them, I chat with them here and there, I'm here in Phoenix. They could easily meet me, I can meet, I'd like to meet one of them for lunch or something, if he's not working, I'll have to contact the guy. Guy that I was really good friends with in grade school, He's a grade school buddy, so we'll see what we could do. We'll check into it. Yeah. But yeah, I got to get that tax identification number. That's what that's what they want. That's what YouTube wants. So I got to get that from IRS, so. But I don't owe IRS any money or nothing, I think I'm due for property tax right now, actually. So I should call the Coconino County Treasury and pay my property tax since it's up right now. So, any plans for Christmas? Maybe attend it. Maybe it's hard. It's hard for me to do anything with the walker. I'm by myself here. So, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Have to look into that. Have to look into it. See. I don't have any... for Christmas Day, I plan on going to see The Matrix. I'm gonna hit up the movie theater up here. And we'll go check out the Matrix movie. That'd be kind of cool. The Matrix. Spider-Man is also out on Christmas Day, too. So I could probably see both those movies. It's like $6.50 a movie. So no, it's $8. No, it'd be $16. When I was in Lake Havasu City, it's only $6 to go see a movie. If you're a senior, $6. Here it's $8, $2 more. Yeah, go see a movie. Yeah, what the heck? Probably be crowded. You sounded like you got around pretty good yesterday at Whataburger. I don't know. I wobble my way into the, with the walker, That's what I do. I wobble my way. It's called wobble. I'm like a weeble. I'm like a weeble. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down, Yeah, I'm basically a weeble guy now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cook a burger. I'll probably put that on video tonight. Probably about 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock I'll probably cook the burger. I should make it about 6 o'clock even. I gotta keep track of time. That's another thing. I need to buy a clock for this thing here. Another good thing about having this, when I get out to the property, I gotta I've got to mouse proof it, you know, because I got pack rats out on my property, you know. So we got to ground beef. It's ground beef, yeah. It's lean ground beef. It's actually steak. It was ground up steak, is what it is. So yeah, it's a steak. It's basically a steak burger. Because I bought the best one I could buy when I was at Walmart. I bought a 4-pack, and I only ate 2. I got 2 left, so I left 1 out, and I put 1 in the freezer in a Ziploc freezer bag. So yeah, I got like 4 hamburger patties frozen in the freezer, and then I've got 1 out to cook tonight. Because yeah, I don't want to go past 2 days. You know, after 2 days, I need to eat that ground beef, or eat the steak burger, I should say. Yeah. So we'll cook that. We'll put that on video tonight. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock p.m. You know. Yeah, I got to check my blood sugar again. I gave myself a bunch of insulin. I'm gonna wait about a half hour. Yeah. Right now it's been about probably 10 minutes. Do scorpions ever get in the RV? No. I've never had one come in the RV. Though if I'm at Chris's house, I could. Chris's house has lots of scorpions around there. They're all over that place. I guarantee you, if you looked inside his house, I guarantee you'd find at least 10 of them. When I lived in that neighborhood, I would get, every day, I would at least find 2 or 3 scorpions. Every day. You just hope they don't go in your bed. You just don't want them in your bed. So what I would do is I'd put diatomaceous earth in a bowl and put my bedposts in those bowls, and then that way, if a scorpion was trying to come up on the bed, you know, they could always climb up on the bedspread, but I always kept the bedspread just on the bed. I never, you know, I bought one a size under, so it wouldn't go all the way down to the floor, because I didn't want scorpions to be able to climb up and get up in the bed with me, you know. Scorpions are intimate. They like to sleep with you. They cuddle up with you. Scorpions do. Yeah, they're crooked. Yeah, I need to go buy some more. I need to go into Walmart and pick up another. I got 2 brand new ones. I'm just using these just because, you know. Yeah, so sun's starting to come out again, trying to come out. Oh, we're up to 12.75. That's pretty good. 12.75. We're charging up here. Let me see here. Hold on. If I can show. It's my solar gauge. Hold on a second here. I need to do a couple things. There's 12.85, 12.86. It's my solar indicator right there for it. I'm sitting at, my batteries are at 12.88 right now. 12.89. Oh, 12.90. We're climbing. We're climbing rapidly. Check that out. Look at it. See how quickly your solar panels get charged up? The sun hits the panels and it hits the indicator. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. Yeah, I need more cigarette lighter plugs. So I probably need to put them out. I'm probably gonna want, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I need to put one up where the TV is, and so I could plug the AC/DC TV into it, the DC into the thing up on the underneath the cabinet. So somehow I got to put one up there. It's gonna have to run wires over to something to make it work. It's gonna be kind of a difficult task, but somehow it's got to happen. And that way I could plug my cigarette. Everything could be right there. I could put my dish outdoors right up here too. So, but I'd like to get my TV back before Sunday, because what is today? Today's Thursday, yeah. And because I want to watch Dexter. Dexter's on Sunday at 6 o'clock. Dexter. Do you guys know who Dexter is? Any word from that mooch today? No. Haven't heard from her at all. Nothing. She hasn't called me. Nothing. Zilch. That's what she is. She's not. Chris calls her Wacky Jackie, and then the other guy, Devin, that's there. He said she ripped off his security camera from him. So yeah, those two aren't they aren't fans of hers. Put it that way. If she thinks they're her friends, they're not. She thinks she has friends. She doesn't have any. She has no friends. At least I got people around. I wouldn't say I'm a good friend of anybody. I wouldn't say that, but at least I got people around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the Phoenix area, and I've got all the people that I kind of grew up around. They're within 3 miles of me. So my understanding is that you're angry. She didn't put out. No, that's not it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not attracted to her. You know what I'm saying? I have to be attracted to somebody. I don't care if she's got a huge rack. That don't mean nothing to me. I mean, her big boobs don't matter nothing. You know, they don't. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. You know, I'm not looking for a relationship. That's not where I'm at. You know, I'm on the road, man. I could lickety split and go a different direction, 100 miles in what? 15 minutes, you know. So, yeah. Hold on a second. Hey, Davey. Merry Christmas to all you guys too, man. Worthless or hold on a second. Yeah. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Safe holidays to you, sir. That's for sure. Worthless eaters laughing online. How do you know about Shyler? How did you know about her, man? Shyler, I haven't seen her in a long time. I don't even know, have no idea what she's probably around, you know. I probably could see her walking somewhere, you know. You know, she's if she saw me, she'd be all over me. That girl loved me like you wouldn't believe. That's the one girl that really liked me a lot. Would you ever dress? No, I wouldn't do that. No, I'd look like a fool if I did that. No, I wouldn't do it. No. So you talk about her all the time. Who do I talk about? Who's that, Judy? Who do I talk about? Which girl? Shyler? You mean Shyler? Shyler is actually, you know what? About 15 years ago, that girl, she fixes herself up. She looks pretty hot, man. Shyler's a hot chick. She really is. I mean, her only problem is she's got her boobs are just way too big, you know. Her boobs will knock you out. I mean, she could knock me out. She could just give me a punch with her boob and knock me out. I go flying back into the bedpost, you know. You know, that's what would happen. It almost happened between her and I. Her boob hit me hard in the face, and I went flying back, you know. Man, that was a freaking right shot from your right boob, you know. Ooh, bam. Yeah. Yeah, she was quite the girl, man. That girl would attack me. I'm telling you, she would attack me. And she worshipped me big time. What do they smell like? What do they smell like? I don't know. Smell like boobs. What else would they smell like? She'd put a whole bottle of perfume on, you know. Every time she came over, man, I could smell the perfume. I knew when she was coming over she could walk from half a mile away from the house and I could still smell her coming. I could smell the perfume. Yeah, she'd be perfect. Man, I smell like perfume too. I have lipstick all over my face, you know, from her kissing on me, and oh my God. She just freaking So, I don't know. She, like I said, that girl really. She went camping with me. She was dressed up like she was going out to dinner, some fancy restaurant. Her hair was all made up and makeup and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, lipstick. Jeez, man, she was really high heels, shoes. I go, Shiloh, we're going camping, man. You don't look like that. You put a pair of tennis shoes on and you put a baseball cap on and we go, That's how we do this, man. Man, she didn't know how to camp. I mean, obviously she didn't know how to camp. She never went camp. Obviously, it was her first time camping. I took her. It didn't go very well because, first of all, she's walking around with no freaking nothing on, practically, and walking around the camp. And I go, Shiloh, some lady just came over here and said, hey, you need to put something on. She got kids over there, man. Well, Shiloh, you don't freaking do that when there's kids. Well, I didn't know there were kids over there. I go, no, there's kids over there. Don't do that, man. It's bad for the kids, man. Don't do that. Put some clothes on, man. Yeah. Here's some kind of stereo. So, yeah, just, but she was all right. She meant well, but, she just wasn't used to going camping. You can smell eggs cooking. Somebody's making some eggs. I cooked mine early this morning. I think I cooked mine at like 7. Probably about 8 o'clock I cooked mine. So I gotta check my blood sugar here. Let me give it about another 10 minutes. So I'm gonna check it. Trying to get my blood sugar down to 100, below 120. I was at 236. That's way too high. Those banana nut rolls were not a good thing to eat. That sugar really hit me pretty hard on the sugar count. Oh yeah, probably the bread didn't help either, but I'd say the nut rolls were probably worse. My understanding is that she put out plenty. Hey, she would give it to me as much as I can take. Let's put it that way. She came over every day, man. She'd be tackling me on the floor. It was that bad. It was terrible, It wasn't terrible, but it was what it was. It was a wrestling match. She's quite the character. I'd say that. She was quite the character. No doubt. See if I can straighten out these crooked glasses here. They don't necessarily fit over my nose, you know what I'm saying? That's the big problem here. I go too high. I gotta go do it like that. I guess that way it works better. That way I can kind of get it on there just about right. But yeah, she was a nice girl, She just, she had a few loose screws in her head. That's all. Just a few. She was getting disability SSI because she's friggin' nuts, She always had a little problem with her, There's always just a little bit of problem, so. But yeah, there's a lot of cars parked here. As soon as I get my blood sugar under control, I'll go over to KFC. We'll go I'll get a chicken sandwich combo with a large drink. And what else will I get? Probably should go over to Wendy's and get a large drink here. Their drinks are larger, and you can get Diet Dr. Pepper. I got Dr. Pepper in here, so I can grab a Dr. Pepper and fill it up in my cup. That works too. Could save the ice. I think I have a cup. No, I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I threw it away. I threw it out. That's right. I went to the barber shop. I had the girl grab the she got my trash for me. That was kind of cool. So, but Shiloh was quite, she was quite the lady. I'd say that, People that knew me, knew that they knew what was going on. They see her walking across the street. They knew. Charlotte was jealous too, because I had another lady that was cutting my tree branches that I used to work with, and I had her come over and cut the tree branches, and she saw that. She was jealous of her. She goes, "Oh, I see she went in your house." I said, "Yeah, I made her something to eat, got her something to drink. That's it. No big deal. I wasn't having sex with her, no." Because I was just wondering, she looked pretty, she looked pretty nice, man. She looked nice. I go, "Yeah, she's a nice looking lady. She got some big boobs on her, too." I said, every lady I've ever met that I've been involved with had big boobs. I don't know what was with that. That's just how it turned out. Every lady I've ever seen, dated, they all had huge boobs. All of them. I tried to find one that had little boobs, but I couldn't find any. Just the girls with the big boobs would just come to me, But I always had, that was okay, because then I had a pillow, Would you date? No, I wouldn't date Herman. Herman's, no way. Herman's a transgender. I wouldn't do that. I don't cross the tracks, Yeah, we don't do that. Not, at least I don't. Maybe some people would, but Elvis Travels would, I'm sure. I'm sure he has. D-Dubs. He's another one. Who else? A whole list of people probably have or would, but not me. Yeah, to set the record straight now, it wouldn't be me. So, Herman O' Monster, I believe, dates Monkey Boy now. So, and I did talk to the vlogger Puppet. I did talk to him. He recognized me. He knew who I was. That's funny. He knows who I am. He goes, "What are you coming to my channel for, baby?" I said, I seen you live, so I thought I'd come in and check you out. He goes, "Oh, okay. All right." I go, "I know you don't have any puppets of me." He goes, "No, I wouldn't make a puppet of you now." So did the Herman top elbow? I'd say probably so. I would think, That's what I would say, for the record, Where's Herman now? Where is he? I'd like to get a hold of him and have him stop in Phoenix. Come on, do a broadcast with RV Davey, I think that'd be a good broadcast with him and I. I think that'd go over pretty well. That would light up the screen for sure. It would light up the screen. Yeah, instead of 20 people, we'd probably see a couple hundred in here. Yeah, it would get a lot of Rosie O'Kelly people in here too. Because they'd be curious, They'd be a lot of curiosity there. With Elvis Travels being in my channel. They're like, "Wow, he's really up in his game, And I'm not really up in any game. We're just doing something that we like to do, Would you call Herman in his face? Call Herman. What do you mean by that? I don't know what I got sunshine out now. Now we're at 13:16. Well, we're charging up. The batteries are getting charged pretty good. I got to get my solar guys too. I got a lot of stuff I got to do with those guys. So yeah, I got to get them to put extra cigarette lighter plugs in, and we got to up the solar a little bit and make it charge up better, hold the charge better too. So far, so good, but I like it to be better. My refrigerator's running at 34 and 2 degrees. 2 degrees in the freezer section of the refrigerator. So it's a smaller refrigerator because it's an Iceco 63 quart. So, but yeah, it's it's smaller in the freezer compartment because they got the compressor right there. So. But it's got a Joe Foss compressor in it, which is really good. Those are the best compressors for 12 volt AC, DC refrigerators. Would you call Rosie Herman to his face? I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I don't think she'd like that. You know, I think she'd want to be called Rosie. Herman would probably, she'd probably smack me in the face. I'm pretty sure. Knowing the way she is. But Rosie O'Kelly's used to me coming into her channel under a different name. She's talked to me quite a few times under that new name I came up with for a channel. I should check my channels and see if they're all there. Because YouTube takes them away from me. You know? I've only got I think I got 6 alternate channels now. And that's all I got. 6. Yeah, I'm not going out and trolling people. I'm spending more time trying to do my videos, you know. Mr. RV Davey, the video maker, you know. Yeah, we're live. We're basically, I tell people, what do you do? I'm a live streamer, man. That's what I do. I'm a YouTube live streamer. So, I don't call myself a YouTuber. I don't think most people consider me to be a YouTuber. I don't think they do. I don't think they think much of me. That's what I think. But what do I know, you know? I don't know what people think or what they say. I can only imagine, but who knows? Only one would know, you know. Herman's gonna get it real good one day, sticking that flashlight in Las Vegas alleys like that. She might. It might happen. Herman's gonna get it. Yeah, she goes to Vegas a lot. I noticed she likes. She goes around California, the northern sector. She went to Eureka, California. That was a pretty good video. I was in that because she was talking to me, and when she was walking around live, because I was putting questions in there for her. She was talking to me, but she not knowing that she's talking to RV Davey. That's pretty fun. It cracks me up to know that she's talking to me and doesn't know she's talking to me. It cracks me up. I'm like, man, I'm getting away with murder here. I'm sitting here under, you know, I'm under a chick name called Terry, you know. So I'm in there as under Terry, Teri. I spelled it that way, you know. And she was talking to me, and I thought that was cool, you know. I was like, yeah, this is cool. This is RV Davey, and I wouldn't tell her that was no way, because then she'd block me, and then I wouldn't be able to come in. So I'm just nice. I'm being nice. I'm, you know, complimenting her video and what she's doing in there, you know. And I'm getting nice, respectable answers back. So I thought, oh, this is cool. And I haven't been in there a while. I got to go back in there and start, you know, chatting in her channel. I got to do that. Terry, yeah. I'm under her last name. I go Terry and another name. I don't want to give the last name out, because then people go in there and say, hey, this is RV Davey. I don't want that. So I just want to keep it clean and be able to have the chance to go in there and talk in her channels. That's it. That's all I'm interested in. Yeah, I like watching her videos. Yeah, she's quite intelligent. She's smart, and you know. I imagine Rosie O'Kelly would be pretty cool to hang around with, you know. Would be pretty cool. I'm surprised D-Dubs hasn't done any more with her, you know. He hasn't. I remember he was the biggest thing, hanging out with her, and now he's not doing anything with her. I'm just wondering if he's still friends with her, or if they get along or whatever. I don't know. I'm curious about that. Herman's good. So, what do you think, guys? Let's see. If Herman tried to get frisky with you, what would you? I wouldn't allow that. No, I wouldn't do. No, because I'm not going to be around. Not going to be around Herman, so I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, but if she did, of course I wouldn't let her. You know, I wouldn't let her do it. Like I said, I don't cross the tracks. So that's my rule. That's my rule of thumb. You know, here in this channel. So, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, I just enjoy going into her channel every now and then, you know. So, like I said, I got multiple channels I can go in there with, you know, and be able to go in there, and she has no clue that it's even me, you know, not even a clue. So, somebody sent me a text message. I could see something going through. I should probably check. Let me check and see what's going on here. There's somebody sending me a message.